Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see what messages we have for Sagittarius today. Sagittarius, okay. Coagulation and mortification came out off the gate, right off the cuff. That's interesting. Maybe we'll leave them out. Sagittarius, you could be like processing something. Sparks of light, this came out for you guys yesterday as well, I believe. Sagittarius energies. Mars, okay, interesting. And Iosis reddening. I've been seeing that a few times in your reading. Of course, we are in Aries season ruled by Mars. We have the Androgyne on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Alrighty. I'm kind of curious what mortification here is about. I don't get that card often. So Scorpio could be relevant, Virgo energy. Cancer energy, Taurus, Libra. Decay, death, or decomposition. Interesting. So I'm seeing like compost, like a compost pile of like growth coming from this compost or like really rich soil. Something about not taking anything personal at this time could also be important. What was once composed now decomposes. So this could be like your walls, your boundaries, or something. What was once presentable is now despicable. Interesting. This stage cannot be avoided. The underworld has taken us into the dark interior of its belly, and here we reside until spring. Through the natural process of decay, we descend into the depths we didn't know existed. It's a stage. Mortifactio is a stage of regeneration and sacred power, where the soil is fertile and rich, offering nourishment for tomorrow. This stage cannot be rushed. The darkness must have time to do its work, to dismantle and to loosen and free us from old scripts and stories. As we learn to surrender to this great operation, the earth churns and wisdom whispers in the dark. She envelops us with grace and the promise of what's to come. This could be about an Aquarius or some like innovative solution, or it could be about like networks that you're a part of. Let's grab some tea leaf. Sagittarius energies. I'm seeing a lot of energy, a lot of power. Look at all the red in this reading already, red and gold. So yeah, I feel like you're moving into a time of like abundance or strength in some sort. And this came out kind of sideways. Interesting. Sagittarius. Something about rabbits, like multiplying something. There could be something about your finances also that you're improving or working on. Yeah, good fortune in the future on top of the Androgyne card. Interesting. Anything else for Sagittarius? It's like you're healing karma and you're coming to solid foundation success with efforts. Yeah, getting together with friends. Interesting. Interesting reading, Sagittarius energies. I feel like you're coming into like some kind of opportunity. Could be a lot of changes, that's for sure, in your life at this moment. You could be watching your health. Deep friendship. Interesting. Psychic ability. You could be also moving away from any kind of like danger or dangerous situations. Let's grab you one of these. Sagittarius. Jump in. Interesting. Adventure. Say yes to change. Alrighty, let's pull a wisdom. Look at that card. She's like diving into the eye. A lot of red around it too, and purple. Blue, purple, red. Sagittarius energies. A leg up. Let's see. Something about like contriving or controlling or forcing something. Could be like something you're releasing. Do you always insist on doing everything yourself? Do you have little faith? Help comes. Convinced the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders. Your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded, as they don't serve you at all. Let others help. And yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good for you. You have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist. You can't do life all by yourself. We did see a lot of stuff about friends. Once you shift your expectations, you're amazed at how quickly help arrives with a leg up. This could be a Gemini. Leo energy. Let's see, 38 here in the reverse as well. All right. Injustice and inequity are part of a life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice rightened and fairly redressed. So there could be some kind of like balancing coming. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else, or you're called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is certain: if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. Interesting. This could be in work or with a Cancer and Virgo energy, healing something, give and take dynamics in the home matters, in the home, in the family, emotionally. Could be an Aquarius or somebody unique or like part of your network. Interesting. Let's get some tarot. Sagittarius energies. Yeah, there's some kind of success. You could be like moving out of some kind of toxicity or mastering something here. Yeah, you're coming out of sadness. Wow, Sagittarius. Yeah, and this is through like even releasing the grip or like not working on something. You could be dealing with a fire sign, masculine specifically. Yeah, there could be big changes in your home or interesting. Yeah, there could be some kind of justice because somebody's changing their mind about something. There's some kind of working on emotional stability with like in a family matter maybe. Let's grab you a Celtic. Tried to steal your soul was just out, so I don't know if that's relevant. Maybe don't take it. Sagittarius' advice. Wow. Yeah. Here, let's pull some juicy messages. Sagittarius energies. There could have been some kind of conflict, maybe. Okay, one of them is on the ground. Where did it go? There it is. They tried to stop you with drama. I think it was in the reverse, so there could be some kind of healing regarding this. Lilac or nice smelling floral smells could be important. Don't cover up the root of the problem. We'll keep coming back. You are the chain breaker, so cut the chain. Anything else for Sagittarius energies? There could be like a chain of events or a chain of like dynamics that you're cutting. Like you could, if you're going to remain with something or something, you might just change the way you go about it or how you handle it. Sagittarius energy. So we have loves to cause pain coming up sideways. This could be a fire sign or somebody very reckless, Leo, Aries, Sag. Try something new. Trust yourself. Guide and protect. Trust yourself. Guide and protect as you begin. So you could be getting protected. Britney Spears is here coming out sideways. So somebody could have tried to use you. Like, you know, Britney Spears is kind of the, showcase of what can happen when Sagittarius specifically is too giving, too loving, too naive, right? Anything else for Sag? Coming back to lie in your face, it came out kind of sideways. Inner child healing. Interesting. We have stop allowing people that drain you into your life. It's in the reverse, so maybe you have stopped doing this already, and this is somehow shifting a dynamic. Say no if you feel weird about it. Okay, getting your career/business together. We have you know what they were trying to do, scared they are now. So this is in the reverse, so maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding. Each day you are creating yourself, and we have clear smelling. You could have like clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, things like that. Ravati Nakshatra, okay, and never let them know your next move, hide your hand. I think it's in the reverse, so take it as you will. Let's see the future. Actually, let's just get some, you know what, let's just get some extra messages. Sagittarius energies. Unrequited love in the reverse. So there is something requited here. There is something balanced. Yeah, there's some kind of growth. Could be with a masculine or somebody that might be the father of your children, or there could be something about a father here that's guiding or impacting your love life. They could have guided you towards somebody I'm seeing in my mind's eye. There could be something about communicating fears as well. There could be something about angelic guidance or protection. Sagittarius. Yeah, there could be some growth, or maybe a farm is relevant. Somebody here could be Native American, or maybe they're not. Galactic. This could be something that was destined. This could be a Gemini energy. Maybe this is somebody who's like far, like maybe you. I'm seeing my like. Maybe there's some kind of distance between you two at one point in time, but maybe you've bridged this gap. There could be something about like lessons and blessings here as well. Something guided with divine timing. Okay, let's pull from. Oh, that's so strange. I have Moonology in this deck. You're very close to achieving your goal, was right there. So I don't know if that's relevant at all, but I'm going to take it as it is. Sagittarius energies. Luck is on your side. Okay. A fiery climax approaches. Bring love into the situation. and show the world the real you. And I was kind of mentioning that it feels like you're almost coming out of yourself almost. Anything other advice for Sagittarius energies? Yeah, there's something about stepping out or stepping into your power. Yeah, partnership here. So it says, allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit. As a result, you're receiving help from heaven from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So you're definitely being protected or guided, and you could have been led towards this person, right? So very interesting message. Any last juicy messages for Sagittarius energies? We have Asmodai here. We have stay 10 steps ahead. Anything else for Sagittarius? So there's something about you taking the reins, Sagittarius, is what I'm seeing, Sagittarius energy. I'm also getting the movie, I think it's like an Austrian TV show. It's like with an empress or something. Sagittarius energy. So maybe that show is relevant. Filter out other people's moods or opinions or stories. Pick yourself every time, not what's happening with others or anyone else. I'm actually getting a quote in my head that I remember hearing. She was like, the reason I have a healthy relationship is because I have a healthy relationship with myself. And I love my husband very much, and they were together for many years, but she still always put herself first all the time. And that's the only way you can have a healthy relationship. And that's what men like too. Johnny Cash could be important here as well. Each day you're creating yourself. So whatever, like even if you haven't done that in the past, you can begin to now to never allow anybody to drain you ever again. Older person, dumber than the youth. I think it came out sideways. Healing is bringing back rest and peace. So there could be a lot of growth here, as we see with this tree card here towards good fortune. And what else do we have? We have you are a game changer archetype. We have envision the lifestyle you want. So you're a very good manifestor. Probably powerful voices coming out here and trying to seduce you. I think it came out sideways. Let's grab you a witchy oracle. So last piece of advice for Sagittarius energies. Healer. Wow. If that's not spot on, eh? All Hallows Eve on the bottom. Transformation in the reverse underneath that. So I'm kind of curious if that has any relevance. What it could possibly mean. Could be something about allowing this transformation to happen. Yeah, you've battened down the hatches and refused to budge, even though you're seconds away from being swept away. Let the winds carry you where they wish you to go. You may not understand why you're being taken or led so off course, but realize there's a great plan beyond your current understanding. This could be regarding work or give and take dynamics. So maybe it's like confusing and you're not sure, but you are being like put in a new place. It's like a frog that gets like carried up by a tornado or something and then gets like landed in another like water or something like that. But actually maybe there's a win. Maybe there's some kind of good fortune in this better water. So hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.